Okay, so today for my class at UGA, we're doing a live streaming project. So I'm new to this, but we're going to be doing a full face of makeup using only products recommended to me by celebrities because my personal brand is pop culture. So yeah, I have my notes pulled up just to make sure that I am referring to the right people. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. So I have all of my products in this bin right here. And the very first product is going to be the recliner, the Road Glazing Milk. This was obviously recommended by the Hailey Bieber. I actually really enjoy this primer or this glazing milk a lot as a primer. It just leaves the perfect, like, not film, because film sounds like a gross word, but the perfect base for makeup. And a lot of people say that this breaks them out. I personally do not have that problem. I think that Rhode is specifically for very dry skinned people. And so I think if you have anything other than that, I think sometimes it can be a little clogging. But for me personally, I really like it. So that's that. And then once we've primed, we're going to go in with our Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. Mine is in the shade 2 Fair Pale. This a lot of people use this, but the specific celebrity that recommended this to me was Ariana Greenblatt from well, she was in a Star Wars TV show. I cannot remember the name of my in Barbie, and we love Barbie. Yeah, she recommended this, and I know a lot of people like this. I'm still trying to figure out if I like this or not. It is a little too glowy for me, I think. I'm kind of a satin finish kind of makeup girl, and this is very glowy. That and like the packaging on the back like rubs off on my hands, and it's kind of gross. So I'm trying to decide on where I stand with this product, but it's whatever, it's fine. I'm just gonna blend this with a Real Techniques brush. I'm gonna do everything without a beauty blender today, just because I don't know where mine went. But yeah, so this project has been something that I have been putting off, I'm not gonna lie, just because I'm not used to it doing live streams, just because you're having to constantly talk and keep people engaged during a live stream. You can't just like pause and cut out stuff. And it's like if nobody joins, which right now nobody's on, but it's like I'm having to talk to a brick wall, basically. But I think this is a really good idea of a project to get me out of my comfort zone. And a lot of people, a lot of content creators, they use live streaming as a huge method of their to make income and like their content. So I think it's really cool that we're learning how to do this in my class. But yeah, so someone just joined. So the person that just joined, I'm doing a full face of makeup, but I'm doing it with only celebrity makeup recommendations. Okay, so I think we are good and blended for the Flawless Filter. Okay, next, let's see, we have, for our foundation, we have the Glossier Skin Tint, which is already running low, but that's fine. And also, like, this packaging, I hate this packaging so bad. It's similar to the Charlotte. It just comes off of my hands. Like, because you squeeze right here. That's why all the product is gone right there, not up here. But anyway, the person that recommended this was Kaya Gerber, actress or model, queen. I think she dating Austin Butler, or is she dating which was she dating Jacob Elordi? I think that's that's Lori Loughlin's daughter, whatever, I forgot what her name is. But anyway, so Glossier Skin Tint. I saw a few celebrities that recommended this. I think one of them was Madison Beer in her Vogue Get Ready With Me, like Vogue Beauty Secrets. And it looked really good when she used it. I like this skin tint. It's very light coverage. If you're not into that, you're going to hate this, I guarantee, because it is very watery. Like, I will show you a close-up in a second, but it's very watery. It is very thin. It's like you literally can see it's like super watery. It's like running down my hand right now. It doesn't stay. And like it basically shears out into practically nothing. It just covers like just the very like least amount of redness. So if you want to like have a very natural makeup day, you just kind of need a little bit of coverage just to kind of break up the redness. I think this is a good product, but I think that you can probably find a skin tint that's better or equally as good for cheaper. So yeah, I don't necessarily hate it. I'm going to use it up and I think that it is pretty, but I definitely think for the price, I wish it would do a little bit more because she's a little, the packaging's kind of annoying. Like, whew, whatever. I just don't think she does enough for how much it is. I don't really remember, but I want to say because I got it for a gift and I asked for it for Christmas because people were saying that it was really good. So yeah, I love watching Vogue Beauty Secrets and stuff like that. And so that's where all these product recommendations came from for the most part. Or if celebrities did like an article with a magazine and they were recommending, makeup or possibly their own like videos that they've made, like Billie Eilish. That's where she's gonna come up later, but she did her own makeup tutorial and that's where I found it. So it's stuff like that. And I decided to do makeup that I already had, so I wasn't having to go out and purchase new makeup because I don't believe that you need to go buy new makeup. You can do with what you have. But yeah, so most of this is it's all makeup I already had that people recommended. So I just made sure to pick for my current inventory something that celebrities also endorse or influencers, whatever. I chose to do like a blend of celebrities as well. So there's like some actors, some actresses, or some actresses and some musicians. So that way we got a little bit of different stuff and some models. Okay. Anyway, so now that we've done that, we're going to go in with concealer. If I can find it. Where'd she go? Okay. For concealer, we have the NARS Creamy Concealer, which is my favorite concealer of all time. I regret to say that because it's expensive and I waited so long to try it. And and so many people hyped it up that I was like, it can't be that good. It's that good. It's so good, dude. And the person that recommended this was Madison Beer herself. This was also in that same Vogue Beauty Secrets video. This concealer is like, did you just see how easily that blended out? Like I'm literally barely touching it and it's blending out. It's so good. I genuinely am so impressed by this product. My eyebrows hate me done so bad. I'm so sorry. Okay. Concealer. Done. Love that concealer so much. So thank you, Madison Beer, for that really good recommendation. That whole entire video, so good with the recommendations. I bought a lot of things because of that video, actually. Okay, next we have the Fenty Beauty Contour Stick. This is in the shade Amber. It was obviously recommended by Rihanna herself because she uses her own products a lot and she endorses them a lot. This is her own brand, like whatever. But also, who did I have written down? Bella Hadid. Bella Hadid also used this. I can't remember which video it was. I think it might have been her most recent Vogue Beauty Secrets, I want to say. And then Rihanna and her Vogue Beauty Secrets from a while ago, like 2018 maybe. She also used this, and I love that Vogue Beauty Secrets video. I think it's probably my favorite. I used to watch them religiously come out. They're not as fun to me anymore just because I feel like makeup isn't something that is super unique for a lot of people anymore. But I remember back then, like when we had like celebrities like Rihanna coming out with celebrity beauty brands, it's something that was newish at the time. A lot of people were focusing on like fragrances and clothing and stuff like that. And so now we have like such a saturated market of celebrity beauty brands, and I feel like a lot of the videos now are just them promoting their products that they probably don't even use. But yeah, so like Rihanna, was she promoting her products very heavily in her video? Yes, but you can tell that she genuinely was very passionate about them, and she talked about the making of them and why she made them, you know, in like her hometown in Barbados, and how that inspired like some of her best-selling products and stuff, and how she's always been obsessed with makeup. And so I think that like the authenticity is kind of worn off in comparison to how it used to be. Anyway, that was a long tangent, but I really love the Rihanna Vogue Beauty Secrets. I think it's one of the best ones. You could just tell she's passionate and loves her products, and she uses them because the way that she just so effortlessly knows what to do, and like they look used. I just think that's a really good one. And I really like the Kylie Jenner one. Say what you want about Kylie Jenner, but I really like that video. I like the Ariana Grande one that's new. But yeah. And I like the Doja Cat one from a few years ago when she had the hot pink wig and she did her e-girl look. I thought that was really cool because it was something different. It wasn't like a typical everyday look. It was something very uniquely her, which I enjoyed a lot. Okay, I'm not sure if I have like a hair in my eye. Okay. After that, we're gonna go in with our blush, which is the Patrick Ta blush. This was so expensive, and I don't think it's even that good. Sorry, Patrick Ta. Also, this color, maybe not the best color for me. That's fine. But this is the Patrick Ta blush in this shade She's a Doll. So cute. And the celebrity, I guess, person who recommended this was Suni Lee, the Olympic gymnast, the queen that she is. I really enjoyed watching her at the Olympics that we recently had. I just think that she's so talented. And yeah, like she's so pretty too. Like I loved whenever she did the was it the Victoria's Secret fashion show? I thought she looked so good. Or she did the pink show, I think, specifically the Victoria's Secret's like active clothing line, and I thought that was perfect for her. And I know a lot of people were kind of not open to the idea of having non-models walk, which is weird because then there's like people that want it to be more inclusive. So it's kind of like they never can do what everyone wants, but that's fine. I thought she did really good, and people were like, she's like really short. It kind of threw her off. I'm like, people are short in her life. Not everyone is gonna be super tall and all legs. And I think she looked beautiful. Her gym's muscles, they were on display. She looked so good. I don't know. She looked confident. It was cool. I really liked how they included her in that. They also included was Angel Reese, the WNBA player, which I think she looked beautiful. And now she's doing even more modeling for them. I just saw in their recent fragrance campaign, I believe. But yeah, I really enjoyed the inclusion of like other like athletes. Like I think that that's really cool because athletes have obviously they work really hard for their bodies with their sport, and I think that showing different variations of bodies is really important. And so being able to see athletes and models and influencers and all this kind of stuff, and just kind of more everyday people than people that are getting paid to be models, I think it was really cool. Anyway, that was the blush. I did a very little amount of this blush because it's very pink, but I will go back at the end and I will put some of the powder on top because it's a powder and cream blush. Okay, so next we are going to do, let me think. Okay, powder. This powder is recommended by a lot of influencers more than celebrities, but if I had to pick a celebrity that I would say probably uses this, it's Gigi Hadid. Only because she has she does like a partnership with them. I'm not sure if it's a partnership, I don't even know. But she is always creating, like she used to have this collab palette with them from a few years ago, and she does a lot of modeling for them, and she's like a spokesperson, and I think her Vogue Beauty Secrets, she like only mentioned Maybelline that was like drugstore. So I don't know. And I think that's really cool though that a celebrity of her caliber wants to be fully endorsed in a drugstore brand when so many others are wanting to promote these like super expensive brands that most average people don't want to buy. Because why was this blush like $40? I had a gift card when I bought this. It wasn't really my own money, but no, like that was terrible. I remember buying that. I had bad buyer's remorse afterwards. So, yeah, I'm sorry, Patrick Tom, I'm gonna get kicked off of any opportunity I had list. But no, I feel like there's so many better options for like there's certain things that I feel like you can buy expensive stuff. Like sometimes like I think bronzer is something I really enjoy luxury on, which some people would disagree and they would say the drugstore is just as good. But for me and my skin and what I like, I think that more expensive is the way to go. But then for something that's cheaper, I think you could get away with cheaper mascara. I like a mix of expensive and cheaper mascara. But I think lip products are something that you can definitely get away with cheaper, like lipstick. Never buy an expensive lipstick. That's what I live by. Like I love my Ulta Beauty brand and just like the typical like Maybelline, L'Oreal kind of stuff. My favorite lip gloss is an Essence, like $1 lip gloss. So I just don't think that that's something that you have to spend a lot of money on. Okay, now that we've got that set, the next product is going to be this Charlotte Tilbury. Speaking of expensive, this is something that I do splurge on them because I love their bronzer. So the celebrity that recommended this is Sabrina Carpenter and Tate McRae. They both recommend this bronzer, and then Sabrina used this palette specifically, the combo highlight and bronzer. So we're going to use this as a highlight as well. And then I think Tate just used the bronzer because this is like the duo. But when I run out of this, I will be buying the bronzer in its full size because I absolutely love this bronzer. It lasts a long time. It's smooth. It's like the perfect color for me. It blends like a dream. I don't know. It doesn't look cakey, like no matter how much I put on. It's so good. Okay. I know I used to not really be that into bronzer, but I bought the Hoola bronzers. My friend recommended it to me like 5-6 years ago, and ever since I've been a big bronzer girl, and sometimes I can get a little crazy with it. Okay, so that was the highlighter and the bronzer. So cute. Okay, next we're gonna do eyebrows, which this one was kind of hard to find because I don't have many eyebrow products, but I have this Anastasia brow pen which I could use, which was recommended by Madeline Klein and Kim K. They use the regular brow pencil, but this is the brow pencil by the same brand, but in like a marker. But I think I'm gonna go with the Kosas Airbrow. This is the travel birthday gift size, but Phoebe Tonkin, I believe. Yes, she's the one that recommended this. I've used up almost all of it, but this, I find, doesn't hold my brows that well. I have kind of unruly, as you can tell. This eyebrow especially is my bad eyebrow. But, like, this is my good one. Like, look how perfect that is. And then there's this one. Like, I genuinely don't know how that is possible. But, yeah. Okay. But I think that it doesn't really hold my brows as well as I'd like them to, and it gets a little crusty throughout the day. Like I'll find like little white flecks sometimes. It doesn't do it all the time. Sometimes it does. So that's the Kosas Airbrow. Maybe it'll be different for me today. I don't know. Okay. Next, I'm gonna do this while I do my eyeshadow. This is just the Laneige whatever lip mask that went viral on TikTok. But Daisy Edgar Jones, she was the one that recommended this, and I love Daisy Edgar Jones. I've seen Normal People so many times. I've seen Twisters so many times. Where the Crawdads Sing. She's such a talented actress. I really genuinely do love her. Okay. Next is going to be our eyeshadow, which is going to be the REM Beauty from Ariana Grande. Obviously, this is recommended by the Ariana Grande. Let's see. Let me think of what look we're going to do today. I'm going to go in with this color right there. And just put that kind of like all over my crease. I obviously, right there, love Ariana Grande so much. I will use any excuse to do anything, like any project about her. I will do anything to make her the topic of conversation. Okay, but no, I love her so much. Sorry, I like keep catching my posture in this frame. So sorry, I have really bad posture. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I'm throwing all my brushes. Okay, next we're going to take this shade on the very end, this like little darker brown shade. Ooh, she's pigmented. And we're going to put it just kind of on the outer edge of our eye, just to deepen the look we have. Cute, cute. Okay, do the other side. Sorry, I'm like really focused on doing this right. My skin is like, as I've gotten older, I've noticed a lot more pores, and it's really freaking me out. I don't know if you can see that on this very smoothing looking camera. That and like I tried with the lighting, I really did, but this is the best spot for makeup and like visual, and otherwise it looks like Jesus is coming in over here. But the sun has just been at that weird angle all day where it's just kind of in the way no matter where I go. Okay, so after that, I'm gonna take where'd you go? Where's my brush? I'm gonna take a smaller brush, and I'm gonna go in with this second shade right there, that like kind of shimmery bronzy shade, and I'm just going to pack it on my lid. I don't want it to be super full coverage, I just kind of want like a shimmery sheen rather than just like a full color on my lid, so that's why I'm using a brush. Otherwise I would use my finger because it's kind of the best for getting pigment. But there we go, beautiful. And then now that we are done with eyeshadows, really simple look today. Actually, I'm going to need this mirror. We're going to use the Maybelline Tattoo Studio eyeliner, which was recommended by Billie Eilish. And for this, I'm just going to do like my top waterline. So I'm going to be really quiet for a second because I have to focus. But yeah, I still fully don't understand tight lining, and it scares me. Because like right now you can see that like my eye over here is darker, but it breaks apart really easily, and I don't know if I should dry my eyelids off better. Sorry, oh my god, there's like, whenever I do my makeup and I know I can't scratch my face starts itching. Okay. It also makes my nose run. Oh my god, I'm like struggling. Okay. Cute. And then we're going to do mascara next, which is a new mascara that I just got recently. This is the Panorama L'Oreal mascara, which was recommended by Kendall Jenner, who is another celebrity who endorses a drugstore brand pretty heavily. Sorry, I'm like really focused on my mascara over here. I actually really do like this mascara, and it comes off really easily with like just warm water, which I really like. It like kind of flakes off with water. There's a waterproof version, which I think this one is, and then there's like the regular, or maybe, I mean, this is the regular, and there is a waterproof version. Okay. I don't like to do bottom lashes sometimes because it gets a little too much for me. But anyway, the last step is going to be setting spray, which I'm going to be using the One Size setting spray, which was recommended by the Olandria from Love Island, the most recent USA season. So this smells like incredibly strong. Okay. Woo! I had a headache and that did not help, but it will set your makeup all day. So we're gonna take our clips out because we don't need our hair back anymore. Okay. And that is the full face of makeup using only products that celebrities recommend to me. I hope this was entertaining for you guys, and I would love to continue doing live streams and get better at doing them. But yeah, this was my full face. Bye. Please subscribe to my channel.